Hello! Welcome to the Popcorn Kingdom! I sung the intro there. Were you impressed? We're doing a review of Mean Girls today, which, is apparently a musical. I am a theatre head, okay? And I fucking love theatre. I love musical theatre. I'm a musical theatre boy. I'm a stagey boy, okay? And I knew that there is a musical of Mean Girls. I knew that this remake was a sort of version of that musical with all those songs, so I was excited. I love a musical. I've not seen the stage production. I think it comes to the UK later on this year, but I was really excited to watch this. Written by Tina Fey, Mean Girls is directed by Samantha Jane and one other, according to IMDb. It's got, I can never say this name, Angourie Rice, Renee Rapp. Wow, lots of just fun names, I'm going to say. Oily, I'm going to butcher all these names. Okay. It wasn't a train wreck, okay? It wasn't quite Dear Evan Hansen, the movie. But, oh man, I don't know. I get the sense that the studio was a bit embarrassed that it was a musical. And that's not a good way to do a musical, if I'm honest with you. Like, you need the musical needs to be front and center. Like, they didn't advertise this as a musical whatsoever, and the whole film feels a bit like, oh, we've got this dirty secret that we're embarrassed about. We're gonna do a song now, and then we're gonna do a talking scene. I don't want to just shit on this film because it is funny. There are some great vocal performances. There's just some good moments throughout it. It just doesn't quite hit the heights of the original Mean Girls movie. It's not as funny. It's not as good. And I'm sure the stage show is really good, but movie musicals need to unashamedly be a musical. You can't just sneak in a musical into a film. It doesn't quite work. Like, look at some of them, relatively recent movie musicals. The Greatest Showman, La La Land, West Side Story by Steven Spielberg, even Moulin Rouge. They're bombastically, unashamedly musicals. That's what they are, and they don't apologize for that at all. And they don't hide it at all. It's just from the get-go, it's, hey, you've come to see a musical, boom, music, dancing, big, it's a stage show in front of you. It's a stage show on a screen. It's exciting, it's exhilarating, which musicals are. And they can be intimate, and they can also be very emotional. And you can have moments like Anne Hathaway in Les Mis. You can have very intimate moments, but it just has to unashamedly be a musical from the get-go. The minutiae of the scenes has to have a relative sort of rhythm. It has to just pulse with music. Even if it's a scene that doesn't include songs, that's what the musical needs still, because it is a musical. It's in the DNA of the world, and this doesn't feel like it. It feels like a film, like a teen drama or teen comedy film that has talking scenes and then some singing scenes, but it's kind of not connected, so we'll just move on. They seem embarrassed that it's a musical. Like, come on, that's the best thing about it. It's a musical. Let's sing, let's dance, let's do these funny jokes in songs. Let's do story plot points in songs, and let's belt. And obviously they do it. It's really hard to like pinpoint what's wrong with it, but there's something wrong. There's something wrong, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. I think there are some issues with some of the choices that they've made in terms of changing it from the musical. There are some good performances, like I say, but if you're going to do a musical, you've got to, get your tits and teeth out, get your dick out, and just be like, this is a fucking musical, bitch.